Former President Donald Trump has surrendered to authorities at the Fulton County Jail in Atlanta, Georgia. Processing the former president went quickly, his time in jail only lasting about half an hour, but not before posing for a mugshot and then being released on $200,000 bond. Tonight, Mr. Trump is back in New Jersey after the highly anticipated day brought quite the display of both supporters and opponents of the former president. He faces more than a dozen charges in Georgia, accused of trying to overturn election results after losing his 2020 bid to stay in the White House, something he denies. NBC's Jay Gray has the latest from Atlanta.
The former president's motorcade pulling through the gates of the Fulton County Jail, rushing past dozens of supporters gathered outside.
This is crazy. It's sad, and I never thought I would see it in my life.
Mr. Trump surrendering to state police, facing more than a dozen felony charges, including racketeering and conspiracy for his alleged efforts to overturn results in the 2020 presidential election in Georgia. Inside the facility, less than 30 minutes, the former president is read his rights, fingerprinted, has an inmate ID assigned, and mugshot taken. That photo released publicly, something prosecutors haven't done in 3 separate indictments earlier this year.
What has taken place here is a travesty of justice. We did nothing wrong. I did nothing wrong.
Mr. Trump pausing before boarding his private jet, denying the allegations and saying the now 91 charges he faces in 4 separate cases are politically motivated.
What they're doing is election interference. They're trying to interfere with an election, and we have every right, every single right, to challenge an election that we think is dishonest, that we think is very dishonest.
Which is why Mr. Trump says he'll plead not guilty during his arraignment, the next legal step in this historic, high-profile case. The Fulton County District Attorney says that arraignment hearings for the former president and 18 co-defendants could start in less than 2 weeks. Jay Gray, NBC News, Atlanta.
Already there's misinformation swirling around this story online tonight, and that's why we verify. You might have seen mugshots of Trump like this one, but this is fake. We found the original image was actually taken on Trump's last day in office and was edited to look like a mugshot. Next, there's this photo of Trump in a black t-shirt. The same image went viral in April when Trump was arraigned in New York. It was generated by AI. Now, New York doesn't typically share booking photos, and Trump never had his taken. This one is the real image from Fulton County, complete with their logo. You can read more about the indictments in Georgia and get the latest claims verified on our News Center Main app. It's free in your app store, and be sure to sign up for alerts, too.